Hi, guys. It's Dr. Liz Jenkins with Dr. Liz Coaching. And how are you today? Hey, I'm here about talking and thinking about you as the prize, right? Yeah, the prize, the priority. The person needs to be treated well in your life. And so many of us save the good things for when we have guests or that special person. I mean, does anyone know someone who maybe has a special china that doesn't come out on a daily basis? It only comes out of the big time events when the right people show up, not the day to day, everyday moments where they can enjoy them. And maybe some of us came from families, or maybe the large families. And so, as an older person, or maybe getting stuck in the middle or down low, down towards the end, you didn't get treated as a priority. You weren't maybe one of the ones that bubbled up and got more attention. And maybe you were asked to wait, or maybe it was just implied that you wait your turn. Whatever. Okay, today it stops. Today it starts with us. We are the prize, and we don't need to have someone else in our lives to practice that self-love. If you do have someone else in your life, that's wonderful, but we still need to bubble up. And how do we do that? Okay, so many folks say, I just have no clue how that looks or what I would do. What? Tell me more. I said, okay, you're going out to dinner, and if you were taking someone special with you, someone in that relationship or dating or marriage or maybe just special friend, would you want to kind of sit by the window with them or sit on the patio that you'd want to show them the best view? You'd want them to have the nicest place possible in that restaurant. Probably. You probably wouldn't say, hey, we want to sit in the back next to the kitchen that comes and goes. Probably not. Yet when we go by ourselves, we oftentimes settle, or we don't speak up and say, hey, table of one, I want to sit up front. I want to have a view of the lake, or I want to be out on the patio so I can enjoy the breeze or the people out there. All right. And so sometimes we let others just decide for us, and all of a sudden they're leading us back to the seat by the kitchen. Okay. Well, if you're going back that way and you realize, hey, that's not where I want to be, kudos and prizes for you, because you're realizing in that journey you're not willing to let somebody else make you less than that prize and less than the priority. Okay. But if you go all the way back there and then find yourself seated there, and you're like, wait, this is not what I want, it's okay. You can signal the waiter or waitress, or you can get up and say, hey, I don't want to sit back there, I want to sit up here. Right? You have a voice. So let's start thinking of places and ways that you show up better. And again, maybe you need to have this mental friend that you would bring along with you. And if you were ordering dinner, you might have ordered the cheesecake. Why? Because you wanted to split it with them and enjoy a little bit of the taste. But with you by yourself, you say, no, I'll pass. You still want to taste the cheesecake, right? You're still not going to eat the whole thing. So order it, split it with yourself, and take the piece home. Okay? You go into a store, you're sitting down watching movies, you're making choices every single day, whether you're on a dating app and you're swiping because you're lonely. Well, you're a prize. You need to make yourself a priority. And self-love, self-care doesn't just settle. All right. So I know it's maybe a little interesting new stuff to start thinking about. So take that mental friend along with you, that very, very special best friend, and use that to bump up of things and choices you do every day. And by golly gosh, if you were going to choose to sit over there by the lake view, or if you were going to bring out the nice cups, because your friend's sitting down to have lunch with you, you know what you need to do. You don't need a friend there. You need to pull out your nice, pretty cup for yourself, because you're a prize, and It starts with self-love. And when you start treating yourself like that, it is miraculous how quickly you magnetize other people who are willing and want to show up and treat you well and treat you as a prize. No more settling. Today, you're it. Take care. I'd love to have you join me inside my my Smart Single Ladies coaching program. It's where we go from learning self-love and how we attract that true love and how we attract and design our lives to always have us as a priority and collect and attract those priority relationships, dating, and marriage if you want it. So take care. Talk to you soon. Just DM me.